They're kind of doing two things at one time. The kids are also working on the music that they're doing in their own school band programs, and then we come over here and we're doing something totally different, even though it's gone, with the same method, the same pedagogies used there. We're just reading different music, and also working inside and outside. The rehearsals for now, more or less an hour inside, an hour outside, depending on the weather.
Well, I play tenor saxophone, which is the middle-sized saxophone over there. And what made me want to come back is all three of my siblings are involved with the Drawn High School Band program. This was an opportunity as a senior that was announced to us, so I figured I couldn't let my siblings have all the fun, so I decided to cramp their style and come with them.
We perform at several different venues. We perform at 2 cemeteries in France. We perform at a D-Day cemetery, Omaha Beach. Most of the folks would be most familiar with that one. I think it's U.S. soil. France gave it to us. It has nearly 10,000 men laid out that died on D-Day or within a day or two of D-Day as the Allies moved inland. Then we have a commemoration at a different cemetery inland that's not a D-Day cemetery but a World War II cemetery, a Battle of the Bulge cemetery, a little bit different in there as we move to Brittany St. James. We have a concert that we're working on for the city of St. Lo, who literally has never had anything done for it as far as representative of what happened to them in World War II. The city was literally bombed flat, and for Operation Cobra to allow Patton's Third Army to swing through that area without being disturbed by the Germans in order to en route around through France and then on into Germany itself. And then our final performance before we leave the Normandy area is in St. Mary Glees. You could compare that to probably Valdez around here, small town, way less than a mile long from one end to the other, and yet they're going to pack 1 million people in there for that parade. If you can imagine, it's going to be a real sea of humanity there as we march down those streets. That's going to be probably the biggest crowd that any of us have ever been a part of, and probably one of the most memorable things that they would have ever seen from them.
It's intimidating, but then again, it gets you ready for more. It prepares you for when you move on.
It definitely gets nerve-wracking at times, knowing the sheer amount of people we're going to play in front of, from numbers up to 1 million. But I'm more excited than anything just because I know how good of an experience it's going to be.
You never really expect stuff like that. It's kind of a big surprise. I'm really lucky, real fortunate to be able to be in a position where I can go. Not a lot of people can. Not a lot of people can say they've graduated in France like we're going to. It's a real blessing. It's a real honor too to represent the United States and North Carolina out in a foreign country, doing what we want to do. Having a good time, playing some drums, playing some music. We're just trying to honor it and do what we can to best represent us.
I think what I hope to remember most about this experience is just how important it is, not just to my family being a military family with my dad being in the 82nd Airborne, but also what it means for our state and our country to be represented in these celebrations for such a commemorative event that is the D-Day invasion.